Also, we have this bizarre, I don't know another word for it, ultimatum threat that Donald Trump is aiming at Vladimir Putin. It seems that Donald Trump has become so accustomed to dealing with weak people and weak countries and vassal states that when he's finally dealing with a peer that doesn't really care about his threats, and that's not entirely true. Putin cares about his threats, but he cares about his threats in a different way than, say, Greenland or, say, Denmark. Denmark is terrified that Trump will just take Greenland because Denmark knows that they can't do anything about it. Ultimately, the only thing they can do is prostrate themselves. How high do you need my ass to be, sir? That's the best that they can do. That's the most aggressive take that Denmark can take. Please, sir, how far does my ass need to be in the air? This high? That's the best Greenland can do. That's the best Denmark can do. If you're dealing with Europe and you say, hey, you need to give me more money for NATO, 5% now. I need you to do 5%. Well, you know that is going to fundamentally destroy their economies. And again, the best that they could say is, we need to cut our social programs because Donald Trump now wants 5%. This is not that. The concern that Russia has is this fool is going to end the world. Those are different concerns. I hope you understand. It's not, I'm afraid of the US. It's, I'm afraid of what you're going to create. I'm afraid of the situation that you're going to end us up in. You are going to end us up in a third world war. You are not accepting the reality of events the way the reality is presented on the ground. You have zero capability to do anything in this situation. Yes, you can escalate to a nuclear war, but then again, we're in a nuclear war. It's that. That's a different threat. That's a different concern. That was the same concern with Joe Biden or any American president for that matter. I'm not afraid of you that you could beat me on the battlefield. This is existential for us. So at the end of the day, we're going to do any and everything required to win this, even if we need to go to the border of Poland. If you F around and find out, then the entire world will be at stake. Those are different concerns. I hope you understand what I mean. One is weak. The other one is, oh God. It's that. Those are very different things. The concern of Russia is the latter. The concern of Europe is the former because they're weak. There's also this other veiled threat, I don't know what else to call it, that was aimed at Joe Biden, where he pointed out that Joe Biden pardoned all of these people. And maybe, because I hear me, whoever else may be interested in listening to this voice in this great suit. Also, if you guys really dig this content, you can always support through PayPal, Patreon, or for that matter, super chats, stickers, or memberships. We have several members of the Thomas family. I think we have nearly up to 20 people at this point have joined the Thomas family, and they are deeply appreciated for being a part of this family. Also, yeah, I think I said super chats, Patreon, PayPal, all that good stuff. All of it supports the show, considering all of these shows are demonetized. At the very least, okay, I can't say all, most of the morning shows are demonetized, especially when we hit these issues of Israel, Palestine, war, people getting killed, etc. All of it helps, by the way. Even if you buy me a cup of coffee, all of it helps. Icy Sashin, I think this is Icy Sashin. Trump fights fire with fire. If he sends Navy and Marines into the region, wouldn't it make Putin panic? No. No. I mean, look, man, it's, as I pointed out before, if you're talking about him saying, I'm going to send troops into Greenland. Okay, well, Greenland can't do anything about it. Denmark can't do squat. The European military is non-existent for all intents and purposes. Yes, they have a military, but no, it's not any good. If you are saying that to Xi Jinping, you are out of your mind. This is a nuclear power, and it's one with a hell of a military. And same thing with Russia. You have a battle-hardened military that has been killing and dying for the last several years. The panic that you're going to get out of Putin is a different panic than what you get out of Europe. Europe's panic is, oh my God, how high does my ass need to be for him to kick it in this moment? Putin's issue is, oh my God, this fool is going to end the world. Those are two different concerns. One concern is just fear because they don't have the capability to do anything about it. The other concern is they do have the capability of doing something about it, and there's the potential for an escalation that would end the world. Those are two very different concerns. So, no, those things are different. But I do appreciate your content. Too far into it. I'm going to say like, I'm going to say share, and I'm going to say subscribe. I want to thank all of you for joining me, and I will see you guys bright and early. What's the day? Thursday, tomorrow morning. Have a good one all.